The middle camera, Romeo.
That one. What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 21, Baseball 4 podcast. Gus Rico here. Unfortunately, our guest, Reggie Smith Sr., couldn't attend for personal reasons. We hope he's okay. But the show must go on.
Yes, it does. Welcome back, episode 21. And we'll definitely go on here and try to get Reggie Smith back out here when everything settles down. Looking forward to that. We're here, though. The show does go on. So, we have a great guest that was going to welcome us and be a surprise guest on the podcast here to our left. Chuy Rico, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you guys for having me. My brother called me earlier today and he asked if I can come out here and join you guys, and it's always a pleasure talking baseball.
Yes, sir.
Of course.
Like I hope Mr. Smith is good.
Hopefully he's okay,
hopefully
man.
we see him soon here.
Absolutely. But the show must go on. Let's do it. So we got some Braves updates here. We got a couple of teams playing this weekend. I know our third teams are playing tomorrow against Legacy again, our good old friends over there at Legacy. And then we got our 9s Navy, or 11s U Navy.
Oh, no, 11U Gold.
11U Gold.
11U Gold. And then 12U Navy playing NCS in Orange County.
So we got a team playing almost every single weekend. That's crazy.
Literally.
That's good.
That's really good. I mean, it's almost hard to keep up with these like tournaments and teams and parents and all that stuff. But, we figure it out, right?
Absolutely. Like I said,
So-
the show must go on.
Yeah, we got practice next week, Monday again. We'll start back up. I know we had an academy day on Wednesday. Parents, if you guys can't make practice, please hit that absent form. It's been working out great, believe it or not. I check it every morning. Our coaches have been doing a heck of a job out there with our kids, getting after it, and I'm excited where this season has so far so good. Let's talk about.
Absolutely.
Wait. Let's not go too far. Let's talk about how 13U BBA was able to win PG in the gold bracket out and come back from 9-5 down in the last inning.
Was it 9-4 or 9-5? 9-5.
It was
9-5. We
9-5.
put up a 6 spot. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to all our teams out there, but Lionel's team did well. You guys competed, and it's no joke. I've always said it. Like, when you go out there compete in those Huntington Beach tournaments, it's overwhelming. And my brother experienced it this past week. It's really overwhelming. Every single pitch matters, especially when you're swinging a drop 5.
Mm-hmm.
You make a great pitch or whatever, or you're getting squeezed in the outer half, and then you want to decide to go in, and that ball's down the middle. It's like that ball's hit 400 feet.
Yeah.
I remember at one point it's like 8:15 p.m. and it's I told my brother, it's getting kind of late, huh? I said, wait, but only the big dogs are out here.
Yeah, man.
And he looks at me, he goes, I'm used to this.
Yeah.
I told him, well, let me enjoy it because I'm not. Let me take it all in. So
Yeah,
that was good
no,
stuff.
like when you get home 11:30 or midnight, 12:30, and you be like, "Damn, we gotta go to school tomorrow. You gotta wake up tomorrow early, go to work the next day," and you realize like, "Damn, we're really out here that long." And then when you have the championship and you go and you kind of look back at it, you be like, "Damn, it was worth it. It was worth it."
Look back
Well,
at it.
you realize it's part of the process to get these kids ready for the next level. Sometimes you have something going on, and then you have to wake up and go to school, go to practice, go lift, all that good stuff. Like you told Drew one time, if you can't get on a plane, fly to a different state,
Right.
nap for 4 hours, wake up and perform, then maybe this isn't for you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, man,
the
being
process.
down 9-5.
9-5.
I look across the field and I yelled at I got Coach Chuy and Mondo's attention. I was like, hey, we're chasing 4 or 5, and he's like, we're chasing 5. I'm like, man, it's 10:30 at night at that point. I'm like,
Let's make it interesting.
Yeah.
but we did. Shout out to our boys. That was great. That was a great comeback.
Especially some of the kids. I mean, with all of our teams have some new faces, so it's going to take a little bit of time. Obviously, some faster than others for kids to start gelling. But it was good to see like brand new kids to the program perform in the championship game, in big situations. And earlier in the day, one of them was like, "Coach, I'm really nervous. New team. I've never been on this stage." And I told him, "Well, you're here now, buddy. We might as well make the best of it." And
for sure.
Honestly.
that was good.
Yeah, no, it's always good watching it from the outside looking in too, because sometimes it's always it's a better perspective. Like with me, I love to watch and be around, and I learn through watching it from the outside. And I was just there relaxing, watching the game, and I'm like, man, it's getting a little late, man. I'm gonna see if I go. And every time I got up, something happened. I was like, damn, bro, now I can't go. And then next, thing you know, I come up and I go
You
into
came up
the,
to me and you were like, "I'm leaving," and all of a sudden we're like, we go down. They put up a force, but I'm like, "No, now you're not leaving."
yeah. I was like, well, then we hit it to the, and then I was like, you know what? I think we're going. And then I just went into the dugout and I looked at everybody. I was like, you know, why not us, man? You know what? Hey, guys,
Hey,
go
man.
ahead, go try it. And then
Yes,
next
sir.
thing you know, it's 6 runs later, it's
Make it interesting.
like, wow.
Yeah, they had some
Never
good
really
at bats
happened.
at the end. They had good at bats, and it's tough because when you put a team together, let's say we're starting off fresh, and some of these kids don't know each other, and then you as a coach or as an adult, you want them to bond right away.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, come on, let's go get it together. Where's the energy at? And they probably feel like, well, if I talk it up, they're gonna look at me a certain way. I don't know.
Right.
So I looked over to the dugout, and they came together at the right time.
Right.
And the way that they celebrated was pretty dope.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
celebrated down in the 4-3 hole. And I'm like, all right, man, land up. Like we've been before.
Dude, I don't know if it was JJ or something, but he started throwing water on him.
Somebody had the water
I
bottle.
said,
the Gator
yeah, I
bottle.
said, wow, like, look at that. And then,
Oh, that was good.
That's way too much
yeah.
Dodger baseball right there, man. Throwing water at people, But,
for real.
yeah, man. All right, we're wearing Dodger jerseys. I mean, let's talk about some Dodger baseball.
Man, what has been in the last crazy couple days, like especially on social media, looking at it and all that with the Otani, the Otani effect is real, man. And like
It truly
that's
is.
like, and I mentioned it to a couple of my friends and everything. I think this year was worth 700 million in my eyes.
To me, it's like, I mean, yeah, the money's like it's crazy. Like once he gave him that contract, but like to me personally, like what he did yesterday, like, I mean, like that was I mean the money's cool.
What was
what I
it?
mean?
3 home runs? How many RBIs?
10
10
10
RBIs?
RBIs,
10 plus RBIs, 6 for 6,
I
3
feel like
home
I'm playing
runs.
MLB The Show. When
I mean,
for real.
my
2
whole
stolen
Instagram
bases.
is just Otani, and then Sports Center. I mean, you look at every single channel, it's like Otani, 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 Otani.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, what he did yesterday, I mean, I'm just glad to be alive to witness it.
Yeah, for sure.
Or
No,
our dad.
honestly, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
that's history right there. That's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, especially like our parents are like my mom, huge Dodger fan, all this like, and then she's able to go and see all those things just like your guys' dad, and he, but like the more you go and you realize and be like, damn, dude, Otani really is real,
Right.
like that 700 million is looking kind of like 700 million just for that's it, like
Yeah.
in a way, right?
Right.
And I'll be damned if someone asks more than that. Because they're gonna have to go put up a 50-50 season.
Or Juan Soto's going to be a free agent this offseason. He's
Pay
going to
the
ask for
man.
some cash.
Pay
Yeah.
I think was it
Yeah,
the
it was
Nationals
bad.
that offered him 400 million?
He denied it, right?
Nationals?
That was a
And-
couple years ago.
Yeah, and he's like, no,
That-
I'm good.
That was right after he won the World Series.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and, when he
They
was like
offered it.
19.
Yeah, he was like,
20
nah.
years old.
I'm a big fan of Juan Soto.
I am too.
I am too. I am.
I like him.
I like the Soto shuffle. And we transitioned from Dodgers to Yankees real quick, but we're talking baseball still.
Yeah, I mean, back to Otani. Wow. I mean, he knew it too when he hit that ball oppo.
Oh, he threw-
he looked at the Dodger dugout and he was like, I
Let's
did it. The
go.
first base coach celebrated a certain way.
Yeah.
And then the pitcher for the Marlins threw his hands up like, man, 0-2, whatever, all speed.
Big
That-
ups to Skip, the coach for the Marlins.
Yeah, because
Big
they
ups to
asked
him.
him, "Why didn't you walk
Man.
him?" He said, "F that."
I think that was my favorite part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because me personally, I would have done the same thing. He said it was a great day for baseball.
Right.
He said it was a great day for baseball. It wasn't a great day for the Marlins.
Right.
It's never a great day for the Marlins.
But he's
Yeah. It hasn't been for a while,
Skip
though.
Shamar, he's a good baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From,
He felt like the baseball gods. Like if he would have walked them, if he would have walked them, he felt like the baseball gods were going to hunt him down.
and he said that, right?
He said that.
in an interview. Yeah,
That's
for
dope.
sure.
Like
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it's
a lot
dope.
of respect for that guy.
Yeah, it's dope that a manager thinks like that, right?
Right.
Because a lot of times they kind of lose that if they're
What would
not
you have done?
playing and all that. I would have done the same thing. Because I would have been like, well, shoot, we're all the history at here. Whether us be losing or not, we at least made history together here, man. So I would have been like, at least our names in the history books and we were there. And that question is gonna be up there.
Yeah.
Why didn't you walk him? For what? Why?
Quick story on that. I was at the All-Star game, and Hunter Green's pitching, and I'm pumped up. That's my boy. That's my boy. Shout out to Hunter. And next to me, there's this gentleman, and he's with his kid, about 14 years old. And we're talking baseball. You can tell he knows what he's talking about. So then I'm all pumped up. That's my boy Hunter, and he gives up that home run to give up the lead for the National League.
Yeah.
So after, right before I leave, he goes, "Hey, you tell Hunter there's bigger home runs that have been given up before."
Oh,
And then he goes, "I'm the one that gave up the home run to Barry Bonds, to break Hank Aaron's record." And I look him up, and I'm like, "Oh, it is him."
Wow.
Yeah, he's the one that gave up the. I forgot. I can't think of his name right off the top of my head, but he's the one that gave up the home run to Barry Bonds to break Hank Aaron's record. I was like, "Whoa, that's a big. That's a big history.
Yeah, it is.
Moment."
Yeah.
I
It's
saw
part of the game, right?
I saw Jose Canseco's tweet last night.
He said I was part of the 40-40 club.
I started the 40-40 club. Now
did.
Otani started the 50-50 club. That's dope.
50-50
And
is gonna be
shit.
hard.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever be alive for a 60-60 club, but if there is, that would be crazy.
I don't think there's gonna be another 50-50 in a long time. To be quite honest with
Yeah.
you.
Maybe Roger Cunha from
Ronald
No,
Acuna?
Ronald Acuna.
But I
But
mean, like
you
I
gotta
said,
stay healthy.
every 20, 30 years, somehow, some way, or 40, 50 years, you find somebody that's just filthy, once in a generation, and they somehow, some way make it happen. And I think, so, I mean, I don't think it'll be in our lifetime, or maybe it will be, but there'll be guys getting close to it now, because you're going to have guys trying to chase it. That's for sure.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think part of it too is like, so much baseball's advanced that, I'm not saying Otani knew what was coming or anything, but the way he hit that ball to left field, I mean, he really stayed back on that.
Well, and he's not using his normal swing is not usually staying back like that.
No, I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, that guy's a freak. He's a freak. He literally, you don't go 6 for 6 with 10 RBIs, and broke records.
Right.
Well, it's crazy. Yeah, because one of the announcers was like, he took fastballs. He struck out the bat before he hit his first one. He struck out to a fastball, or not even strike out. What was it I think the one before that. But he hit a slider down and in.
Yeah.
And he hit that out in the second deck, and they were like, he struck out to a fastball in, took a fastball, and then swung at a slider down and in and hit it in the second deck. He was like, when you're looking for one pitch and one pitch only, that's all you need right there.
And then the one he hit off of the opposition player, that's coming in at like 40, 50 miles per hour.
I'm glad that was gone because that could have been right back at him.
Right.
That
So
too.
you
that.
know how hard it is to supply all the pop when someone's not throwing hard? That's all him.
Yeah.
And from that distance, because it's not like BP, right?
Right.
Like it's from
Right,
60 feet, 6
6
inches,
inches.
right? So, like everybody was like, well, that's easy to do. Yeah, not everybody could do that, though.
Right.
You know
No,
what I
no,
mean?
it's
Like, no, hitting the second deck at that too, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I know
privacy like
people
more.
that bought tickets for tonight's game and they were trying to witness history. And I mean, even if you bought tickets for tonight's game, I think it's still a cool thing to do. You know what I mean? Because he's back in LA. It's like, shoot,
Yeah.
that guy.
He's going to get a
50-50 guy.
standing ovation his first at bat
For
today,
sure.
for sure.
But
sure.
here's
He
I'm
better.
gonna be devil's advocate for a little bit though. Is we're great to seeing great seasons,
Right.
regular seasons,
Y-
but
yeah.
are we gonna be able to have it perform in the playoffs? Because
Is he going to perform? I think so.
that's the big question.
I think he's ready for it, and I think his interview in the beginning when they first signed him, he was like, you know what, I want to experience the postseason. And the way they toasted yesterday, the Dodgers, they didn't celebrate.
Right.
You know what I mean? They didn't celebrate because they've been there before, and they toasted and said, obviously, they clinched a berth, and Otani, what he did, I think, me personally, I think they're like, all right, you know what, let's change it up a little bit here. We've
It's kind of a
celebrated
statement, like,
and
we're on a mission.
we're on a
We're
mission.
not
I
going to
hope.
celebrate big
I
till
mean,
we win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, Otani too, because he did it in the heat of the moment. He celebrated then, and then he ended with the speech in the clubhouse saying, like, it's not about me. Yeah, it is what it is. I did that, but it's about us. Let's go perform in the playoffs. Let's go do what we gotta do, what we're there for. And I think that's big coming from him and doing what he just did and all that. I think anybody would have not even talked about
that guy's
that.
gonna
bro.
strike out in the postseason for sure.
Yeah.
He has to.
He has to strike out in the postseason, and I already can hear the fans like, "Oh, where's your 10 RBI day?" Now, if he has another 10 RBI day against, like, let's say the Mets, because the Mets are hot right now,
They are.
oof, But yeah, I got Dodgers going pretty far. They got no pitching though.
Well, that's the thing, that the rotation is just arms that are hurt and arms that have been hurt. Like, in the sense of, like, Walker Buehler's coming back, but he's kind of hurt so much. Like, how is his arm? Is going to hold up? Now you got Tyler Glass now out for the season. Like, Who knows if
We
he's
always
gonna be
talked
for
about it. You
playoffs?
think of a 5-game series, bro? You think they'll be fine, right? 5-game series. I mean, we got to win
Yeah.
3.
Well,
Yeah, but then you have to
the
go play
Brewers are right
seven.
behind them, right, for second best record in the National League.
Yeah.
So they might have to play that wild card. But I mean, who would be your 3 guys if you had to go right now? If the postseason started right now?
Well, I mean, if
Kershaw,
hell
Not
no,
Kershaw, please.
definitely not.
Bobby Miller.
No, not
He's
Bobby
been having
Miller.
terrible outings.
No, it'd be Jack Flaherty.
Jack Flaherty. I think Jack Flaherty goes number 1. He's
Jack
been our best
Flaherty.
pitcher.
Yamamoto.
All right.
Yamamoto be number 2.
Walker Buehler looked good his last outing.
Well, he has the
Yeah.
experience. So
Right.
there, I would
Yeah.
go experience, right? Like go, and then if not, make that into a bullpen game. Hopefully, we're up 2-0.
So where's Kershaw in this
And
rotation?
then
Is that
on the
bullpen?
bench, go send him home.
Oh man,
Please. He'd be
I can't
good.
even laugh right now.
He'll be better on the bench, bro.
No,
Go
Don't
man.
even show up.
I
He
feel like
gets paid too much money to
Kershaw's
sit on
been
the
so
bench.
great that's after a while. I don't want to say it's a burden, but like that respect. Like here you go, Mr. Kershaw. Go get game 1. When
You have to. Oh, you have to give him a game because I mean, one,
But
like
he's hurt.
the respect. No, he's back, isn't he?
I don't know. Ask his toe. Is his toe okay?
Didn't last year he gave up like 7 in the first inning.
He gave up 3 home
Wow.
runs in the first inning and decided, hey, my toe.
My
Mr.
toe
Kershaw,
hurts.
no, my
It's probably
toe
those,
hurts.
it's probably those
If we win it,
Skechers,
or when
those,
we
those
win.
Skechers cleats you're wearing.
Yeah.
And then I will-
So, Mr. Kershaw, when we win it, you will get a ring. Sir.
Yeah,
But
don't worry,
Let,
yes.
let us handle this.
Let the young guys go, bro.
Yeah,
Like, let us
absolutely.
go with Jack
So
Flaherty.
you
dude,
guys
like,
think
please.
Otani comes out and if they get later down the postseason, comes and maybe close it out or not?
Otani? Nah, hell no. No, that's $700 million arm that you don't want to mess up, bro.
If you ask me, and he says, "Hey, coach, give me the rock," here you go, big boy.
Well, I mean, it's not well, at that point. The Dodgers, of course, they're gonna try to get everything out of him. Like, I mean, the Dodgers have a history of messing up arms anyway. So here,
That was
go.
Good in
dope.
the World Baseball
know.
Classic.
Oh man, that was
Yeah,
great.
he looked amazing.
And that was dope how he closed it out, the WBC at the Marlins Stadium, and then he made a history yesterday.
Oh shoot,
After
really?
the Marlins
Oh
did it,
wow.
that's right.
And then you
Damn,
brought up
that's dope.
another one today.
Yeah, he had surgery on his elbow September 19th, 2023,
Okay.
and he broke the right, or he did the 50-50 club September 19th, 2024. Literally a year later.
Yeah.
And then Marlins Stadium is
Marlins Stadium. Yeah.
man, he loves playing there for some reason.
Well, there's a lot of history there, you know.
That was dope how they celebrated though. I mean, Kika gave him a hug, and then Oscar threw him the seat like he always does.
Yeah,
You know
Miggy
what I mean?
gave him a hug too, and then he
Everyone
gave a
gave him a
big hug
hug.
to Dave Roberts.
Sometimes I catch myself seeing highlights or when we're at the stadium, and sometimes it's still hard to believe he's a Dodger.
Honestly, yeah, I think that's the biggest thing for
It's like-
me, man.
It's like a superhero, right?
Because he's
Yeah.
so quiet. Like you don't like he's a
He's so
megastar.
humble.
He's a megastar, but he's not out there. You know, like he's not out there
Right.
always talking or being in the interviews all day, like putting himself out there. You know, if anything, I think Teoscar Hernandez has gotten more notoriety, right? Because he's more outspoken. He
Right,
has that
right.
flair, you know, and he deserves it because a lot of times him and Otani carry the Dodgers through a lot of its moments during the season. But for Otani to do it kind of in the back end, and then now this past month he's picked that.
They're gonna need to hit in the postseason because they're gonna see great pitching.
Oh,
They're
absolutely.
gonna see the Brewers. They're gonna see probably the Mets or whoever. I don't know whoever you know.
And that's when the
they're gonna
pitch
see
calling
great
gets
pitching.
real.
That's when the fans are standing up. I mean, Otani. I'm sure he's probably battle tested,
Mm-hmm.
but when those towels are getting waved and the NLDS freaking atmosphere,
Right.
you know what I mean?
I think
Like,
game 1 is October.
what's he gonna do?
5th. October 5th.
is he gonna pull off
I
from his
hope
front
there's one for
shoulder
my birthday.
like he always
Right.
does? Or
If
is
there's
he
one,
gonna-
if there's a game October 10th, I'm sorry, I'm not showing up, bro. If it's a Dodgers,
That's your
game,
birthday?
Yeah, October
October
10th,
10th?
yeah, bro. So if there's one,
It's coming up.
if it's that day, yeah, you don't catch me at practice, bro. I'm sorry, I'm going to Dodger game somehow, some way, bro.
All right, now we know.
We'll jot it down on the calendar.
Yeah. Which one? We have like 4 calendars in here.
For real. But I
good
think
stuff.
there's pressure, but honestly, I think he's I believe he's built for it, you know, and like coming from this season, a 50-50, not everyone's expecting that in the postseason, but guys that know it's 2 different levels.
Imagine how Japan feels right now.
So,
They must feel great.
but I saw on social media that the Japanese people here that book their tourist things or whatever for Japanese people with the Dodgers packages, bro, they've made the most. Every month they're signing over 200, like 100 million or something like that.
Like
In their thing.
90% of the people that come from Japan attend a Dodger game. Something like that. Yeah,
Wow.
it's crazy.
I
Like
think
he's
they have,
making
like,
the
a
city a
contract
lot of
with
money.
Like the plane, like the airport. I don't know. They have some kind of like
travel packages.
Yeah,
and
travel
they include
packages for
Dodger
it.
games, I
Yeah.
believe.
and then the stores that are down the stadium down the road, those little like pop up shops, they're
Right.
making a killing.
Yeah.
Like they're making a killing. They're selling shirts. Can you imagine today? I mean,
Oh yeah.
Or at the All Star game, there was a MLB store where you can get all like hats of every team and jerseys of every player, and there was a wall from one end to the other, 3 rows, all Otani jerseys. The All Star game jersey, all Otani jerseys. I'm telling myself, look at this guy. Like the Otani effect is real.
it is.
Even at
It
the
is.
stadium when he's up to bat, you could hear a pin drop. Everybody
what-
just
and
stays
you-
quiet, stops what they're doing.
I
And
mean, his first step as a Dodger, everyone's with their cell phones
Yeah.
out, and to this day, it's like cell phone
how
out.
about the guy that not caught the ball but picked up the ball from where it landed?
So I saw the video this morning.
Oh, that 50-50 one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy that almost had it, that was gonna be a tough catch.
Right.
That was gonna be a rough catch. If he
Make it though.
he did. He almost had it,
Yeah.
But then the ball hit and it ricocheted down to the lower level, and the guy wearing like a neon green hat. I know Burnsy put it up. He was talking about it. He just looked at it and he
Right.
froze, and the guy in the black shirt just laid out.
Right.
Like you can see him running, just diving out. Like, and then
that's
he
right.
had it in his hand, and the guy in that looked at it at first. Like he was trying to fight him a little bit, like wrestle him, and he's like, "Nah, man,
You had your
like let
chance,
this go."
buddy.
Yeah.
But he looked at it, they're like, "Oh shoot!"
I guess the starting worth for auction is $500,000, $500,000.
But
For
did
that
they
ball?
do what they did to the girl? Because Otani hit his first one, and they
he left. Really,
I don't know. It's on
Wow.
video. You can always say this is no. It's on video. I saw
the
a
guy
video-
that caught the ball left
on my way over here. I saw a pretty clear video
because he
of,
probably
like,
knew what they did
right
to the
in
girl
front.
Dodger Stadium.
Well, that's the, no, but that's the thing though. They like didn't they chase her down or whatever it was? Like, how did they not go do that for him for the 50-50 club? Are you serious?
No,
I wonder if the balls were marked like when he comes up to bat, mark them with some sort of special stamp or something to know that hey, this is a ball Otani hit out, as opposed to just any major league ball.
I'm willing to bet that the Dodgers are definitely saw the video and was willing to reach out or something.
I'm sure
'Cause
the Hall of Fame's gonna want that ball.
you
for
have
sure.
to.
I think Aiden was saying that his cleats already went out. His cleats already went out to
Yeah, I
Cooperstown.
saw that. They were putting everything together.
Well, they did the
and ready to be
bases.
shipped.
They put his
We're gonna see that next year.
guard. Yeah, next
Next
year.
year,
coming up, yeah.
I think it's
2025.
going back to Cooperstown.
We're going back to Coop.
Well, I got 12 teams going. And,
Yeah,
I'm tagging along.
I gotta
that'd be dope.
be there for at least one week.
Yeah,
I'm tagging along for sure.
but
will.
I mean, in overall, it's great to be. It's a good day today to be a Dodger. I mean, it's a great day to be a Dodger fan every day. But obviously, the Dodgers have been through a lot, and Otani himself just kind of like takes that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Just
like that sour taste of all these injuries. You're like hey, but-
injuries and whatever
Yeah.
Something to
they've
look
gone
forward
through.
to.
You know what I mean? Like
Something to look forward to, like in the sense of an athlete that just it's remarkable. Like I don't think the Dodgers always had good players, right? Great players, but nothing really like where the Cody Bellinger effect was real when he went those
That one
in the
year?
2020
Yeah.
season where he was doing Corey Seager when they came back
Yep.
and won off that. Like that was incredible. But like just to see a player where it's like a Kobe Bryant where when Kobe shot, you felt like every ball was going in there. You know what I mean?
you had to bring up Kobe.
It well, but it's true. You
Yeah,
feel
you're
like
right.
when Otani goes up, he's gonna get a hit every single time.
And then he strikes out. You're like, oh damn, he's human.
You're like, damn, yeah, like whoa, like why? And when he strikes out with bases loaded, you're like, are you serious? You're not coming through, and you realize like, yeah, everyone's gonna fail. Like he's hitting 290 something,
Yeah, he's in like 290.
right? And to you, it's like that's not
yeah, Aaron
all
Judge
that
is
great, but
in the 300s with 100 and something RBIs.
Like 53 home runs. He's having a monster season
What
too. Aaron
yeah.
Judge.
And then you looked at they said that if you take out the stolen bases, Otani's still having one of the greatest seasons ever offensively. Like if you just take out the stolen bases, you don't gotta do it. He's almost won in everything. Just without it.
So where do you guys think he's gonna end up at? There's how many? There's 2 weeks left.
There's this weekend, and then next weekend they're in San Diego.
So there's a
have
chance that he can just go on a
10?
10 home run roll.
Nah,
He's gonna hit at
60,
least 4 or 5 home
60.
runs.
I think he goes 55. That's 55, 55. That's
55 would be good.
Well, the thing is here, the way I see, like he gets on base. Like he doesn't hit a home run every single at bat. Like he'll walk because they pitch around him. Obviously, he does strike out a lot because you know what I mean. Just swings out of his but he gets on base, so he's gonna steal. I mean, yesterday he went on first move off a lefty. Like boop, he gone.
Yeah.
You know,
I think 55 is doable for him.
for
I
sure.
mean, he's far away. But the bases, yeah, it's incredible how he just like Sam. I know, but he made it. He makes 90 feet look 80 feet,
Yeah.
and it's because he strides so well. Like the way he strides and the way he runs, it's like he uses his length is
You think he's on his own?
pretty well.
I don't know.
It would like going on his own.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean,
So
they're not gonna
51
go.
stolen bases on his own.
On
What's his name? You will never give him a sign, or they no one ever give him a sign.
Green light. That's your sign. Like green light, whenever you want, buddy. Like there's
Damn.
no way you're gonna tell that
I
guy.
wonder if they have a verbal for him to steal.
Or like
Or in
His,
Japan?
his New Balance logo. It's him running. Well, obviously
Yeah.
because it's a shoe, so it's not gonna be him.
that's what I'm saying. The 700 million is like that's cool and all, but he's getting paid so much more money with like through New Balance endorsements. Like
Yeah.
New Balance is probably paying the guy.
Well, he's not even getting his 700 million to his last year.
Yeah, but
Like
he's
he's like he's still not gonna see any. He's
My
getting 1
dad,
million
our
right now.
dad trips on like 70 million a year for this guy. Like,
he's
dude,
worth every single penny.
already.
Yeah.
I think he's already worth that contract this year. Look what he's doing for the Dodgers. Like you know how much money the Dodgers. Jesus
His
Christ.
bobbleheads, everything. They're giving away a T-shirt tomorrow. Yeah, all that stuff.
The Dodgers are going. Shit, come on, fellas. Yeah.
all right.
For sure.
You know who I think they better pay though, and I really hope they do. Teoscar, bro.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
him and Otani were best friends since the beginning of the season started. Like you can't break that up. At least I don't.
You don't
think
give him a
can.
contract. I mean, you give him a contract, but you don't give him like 2 years maybe.
What is
No.
he? They signed him for 1 year, 25 million.
Well, yeah. Oh no, I think less than that. But it's a 1 year. Yeah.
Who's the next guy that's getting paid?
It got to be Teoscar.
No, the MLB.
Ooh,
Oh, the MLB.
Soto.
Yeah, Soto.
What do you think he's gonna ask for?
What has he done? He's done really well with the Yankees, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
really, really well.
I hope he signs with the Yankees. He looks really good there.
I think.
And it's a Porsche for him and right.
I think he'll ask for 50 million a year.
500.
That's doing enough. That's
Yeah.
doable.
Well, definitely,
how many-
Definitely
how-
under 700 million.
Yeah, yeah.
500 million.
I
10
think
years.
500
I like
million.
that
Yeah.
LAUSD math coming in strong.
There you go. Well, look at you. I was like, 'cause
So-
I was trying to do it. I was like,
I was like, don't worry, I
I'm
got
like, how
you.
many years?
I was like 10 years.
Yeah, but
LAUSD
yeah.
math came through real quick.
Unless he wants to go 50 mil a year, or like let's go 54 a year, but less years. You know what I mean? Like you could do
Right.
7 years.
He's young,
you know.
so the ball's on his court. He's
Yeah.
young.
Yeah, because
He's
I
gonna
know
get paid.
Freddie Freeman did that. Like Freddie Freeman did 6 years, but you're paying him still quite a bit
More money.
more money because of less years. So
I think he should get paid. Definitely get
Juan
paid.
Soto, yeah. I
Or he is
but-
gonna get paid.
yeah, like and I brought it up the other day. Like the Yankees, they're starting to be a little bit more lenient with these kind of players, to where
Right.
they kind of are gonna want to stay.
Right.
You know, they don't want to go leave to try to be themselves. Like I know there's the Yankee way. I 100% get it, but it's like you got to go with the new ages, and right now it's
There
working
is-
for them.
There's not one team in the MLB that has more swag than them right now. They
No.
have all the swag.
The
Well, even
Yankees-
what's his name? Austin Wells catching gear. Like,
Right.
really? You know
Right.
what I
Or
mean?
that kid Jason Dominguez. You know they call him the Martian.
Yeah.
So his I saw his belt. It's a bunch of little Martians on
Yeah.
it. That's odd because, like you said, the Yankee way.
Yeah.
But hey, they're being a little more lenient, adapting
lot
to the
more
times.
that's what it took them a while, right? It took them
Adapting
to
to
now
the
win
times.
win 20 some years, like almost getting there
Here
now.
we go.
Like, but no, it's good. I mean, but yeah, I'm just excited for the Dodgers, man. I really hope that the postseason becomes what it was 2020, you know, and these other years. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the home runs, those crucial timely home runs and everything that puts that excitement back into the game. We just got to get our guys to hit the ball. Cause
So
our
you got the
pitching-
Phillies at 91 and 62. Dodgers are tied with the Phillies, 91 62. You got Milwaukee at 88 65. And then you got the Padres right behind them, man.
Yeah.
The Padres are
Padres
the
has
wild card.
been-
The Padres are the best team. They're +2.
Well, that trade with the Arias, right? Where is it, Arias, the little lefty
Yeah, Arise.
from the Marlins? He went to the Padres, and he made a big impact on them too, because he's hitting over 300.
The Mets, man. The Mets are the last 10 games are 7-3, and they're on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, the Mets are hot.
Where the
That
regular
kid
looking
Arise
like
from the
them.
Padres. I saw some crazy stat where, like, since the All-Star break till a few days ago, he had only struck out like 3 times or something. But
That's
he
crazy.
puts bat on ball,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, well, that's as he's a leadoff, so as a leadoff you should, you know, and it's crazy because Otani's doing his thing out of the leadoff too.
Yeah.
And what about that? Mookie Betts comes back and he's like, let him have it. I'll go hit right behind him, no problem.
Oh, that's right. You were leading up before you got
Yeah.
hurt, right?
Mm-hmm. Otani was second, and then Mookie Betts was like, "Nah, I don't let him go. If he wants to be leadoff and everything's working, He said, "I'll tell me I'm gonna tell Otani to get out of that." So you crazy?
I'm trying to go back second.
You
though.
notice after like post game interviews, they never make it about themselves. They always throw the props or the light to somebody else. That's good. We'll
The
see.
chemistry is different this year with this team. Honestly,
Who would you guys like to see in the World Series?
Dodgers, Yankees.
yeah. I mean,
Me
for baseball, absolutely.
Dodgers Yankees would be.
That
For
would
baseball.
be for TV ratings. That would be up the roof.
Yeah,
Dodgers
for
Yankees
baseball,
would be epic.
because that's been a long time.
The Yankees are all. The Yankees have all their dudes in line right now. They're all healed. They're healthy.
For the first time in a
they're
long
Wow.
time.
So I
They're
know.
gonna be scary in the
Even
postseason.
Giancarlo's good, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah.
Shh,
But
man.
but like I see, yeah, like because I know they'll be scary. That's one where I'm like,
So
going against them in the World Series with
so
our pitching staff.
the Dodgers win the division. If they win the division, they're gonna celebrate like with.
I think so.
Yeah, they have to.
A little bit more.
Winning the division, well, yeah, because it'll be like what 10 years in a row or something like that.
Right.
And 12 like in the last 13 years.
Yeah, you would have to at least celebrate
The
that.
Giants are done. SF season finished.
Ah,
won 7.
okay, season finished.
Season finished. The Giants. SF. I saw that on Twitter. Season finished.
That's dope. Yeah,
You know, so it's always good, even though
yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we
be
got the-
honest. They always been in the back burner
for sure.
because in the last recent years because of the Padres,
I got the A's in a couple years making a run for it.
The A's are
the
exciting.
Las Vegas A's.
Las Vegas A's.
The A's are exciting.
Because did they already approve that? They did, right?
They did. Yeah, they've just been so bad. I mean, you know, my brother
The
knows
Yankees.
it. It's
The
just-
Yankees are in Oakland this weekend.
Oh,
Sure,
okay.
yeah.
Who?
I'm sure that's gonna get
the
pretty
Indian.
bad.
The Guardians. They clinched,
The
right?
Guardians clinched.
Oh shoot, they did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Guardians are
Okay.
exciting.
So
too.
they've been low key,
Yeah.
They have been
very
low-key.
low key.
I want to say Jose Ramirez, our third baseman. I want to say he had a 30-30 season, 40-40 season, or he's on pace for it. And nobody talks about him.
No, man, you got a 50-50 season.
Yeah.
that guy
Well,
just
and
took
you're in-
everyone's shine away.
Yeah,
Right,
and you're
yeah.
in Cleveland.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's his name? Had a 30-30. From the
Ronald
Royals.
Acuna.
Oh, Bobby Witt Jr.
Yes,
He's the only
Shortstop.
shortstop
He's
to
been-
have multiple at 30-30.
He's
That
been
kid's a stud.
balling. Balling.
I mean,
That
I
kid's
don't
a
follow
stud.
him much. Is he young? He's a young
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, he's young. He's, a
He's only like
stud.
3 years in, 4 years in.
Yeah, he's
He had a
a stud.
30-30 already.
Bobby Witt?
He was the first shortstop to do
He's
that.
25 years old. That's crazy.
To have multiple 30-30 seasons.
Oh
Yeah,
wow, multiple. 30.
Yeah,
Wait, Bobby Witt has multiple.
yeah. I think he's only been in the league like 2-3 years, so I
Mhm.
think he's
Yeah.
got a couple. Last year, I think he was 30-30. That kid's a stud.
Wow.
He-
What the
Damn.
Dodgers got to do for him?
Oh man.
No, KC already has I want to say they already like gave him an extension. They're gonna try and keep him forever.
Yeah, they're gonna try to keep
Even
that guy.
what's their catcher, Salvi Perez, who is like the official captain. He's got the C on it. I was
Yeah.
listening to some podcast where he said, "Hey, this is your team. Do what you got to do. You know,
Yeah.
talk to the dudes. This is your clubhouse. I'm
Yeah.
just here
Oh,
to
yeah,
back you up."
because he was that was his team for a long time.
Did you guys see that the Yankees Mariners? He let go of the bat, and who was at third base? That
J-Rod.
J-Rod was at third
Oh,
base,
yeah.
and he was like trying to like get out the way.
Was it
Right.
And that-
Rosarena
and
that
that-
let go of the bat?
Yeah,
Rosarena.
Rosarena, and he got picked off because of it.
Yeah.
You know that's how they ended their season because if they would have won there, they would have kept their playoff hopes alive.
Really?
But because they lost,
And that's how the Yankees clinched.
that's how the Yankees closed. Yeah, and the Mariners can't make the playoffs now because
Can
of
you
that
imagine
game.
that?
That's crazy.
Just when you thought you saw it on in baseball, right?
Right?
So you're like the bat actually the catcher ran at him for a second.
Austin
like,
Wells ran at him
let's-
for a
let's
minute.
do it.
That was crazy. I was like, man.
Austin Wells might be rookie of the year catcher for the Yankees.
He's a rookie.
Yeah,
I remember when he came to Birmingham to play against us, and there was a scout in our dugout, third base dugout, because he played for Bishop Gorman, and we played him in January in the winter. And the scout comes and he's videotaping him. Right at the time, Gamble was calling pitches, and then obviously we're trying to go off speed and change over curveball, and then the scout goes, "Just go right after him." And we're like, "What?" I mean, I don't know if we wanted to like see him hit. Probably. He goes, "No, this guy's used to seeing a lot of off speed pitches all the time." Sure enough, we were running after him. I think he grounded out or something. But man, he was a dude back then. He's always been a dude. Then from there, he went to Arizona.
Yeah, University of
He
Arizona.
went to Arizona.
So
Yeah,
is that
he's
the
a
Bishop
stud.
Gorman from out here or
Vegas.
Vegas?
From Vegas.
From Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yep.
So isn't that no? That's not the one that Bryce Harper went.
No, Bryce Harper went to Las Vegas High.
Yeah.
for 2 years.
And then,
Yeah, he
and
went to
he's
junior
playing, and
college.
then he's playing JUCO ball at 16.
At 6 years old, that's
That's
crazy.
that's another guy that I wouldn't mind. Oh,
If he was to win it,
yeah.
Well, I was cheering for them last year.
Yeah.
I was
You've been
wishing
to the
they
Philly
would
Stadium,
won.
right?
yeah,
How's that atmosphere? It's great, isn't it?
yeah, it was. I think I went in 2012.
Oh,
I was there in 2012 as
oh,
well,
that-
back ago, but that was good.
they've always been
That's when
good.
that's when they were torching us too.
They've always
Yeah, the
tortured us.
freaking Chase Utley, Jimmy Rollins,
Jimmy
all that,
Rollins.
they had Matt
Howard.
Holiday, Ryan Howard,
Ryan
yeah.
Howard.
Yeah.
Like they were always
Jimmy
Jesus,
Rollins.
bro. The Phillies and then
The Cardinals.
the Cardinals, and then it became the Cubs for a couple years too.
Mm-hmm.
That 2016 one where they were torching us, like, bro, we were like, how are we losing to the Cubs right now? That they went to go win.
And they won it.
Let me ask you guys this: who do you think's having a better season? Because I hear it all the time. If you can vote for one better season, Otani or Aaron Judge?
I'm
That's
going
a hard.
I'm going Otani because Otani's doing it in all aspects of offense. I mean, I don't see Aaron Judge. Does he steal bases like that?
No, I don't think so.
That's a hard. I mean, I don't
Because
even have an answer
Otani
for
puts
that.
himself in positions for bets and Freeman
Otani
to
just
guys
hits
gets in.
though. Judge got to play D.
Yeah,
Right.
but I mean, but then when
They're
Otani
both
goes and
playing
pitches,
under pressure, and what I mean by under pressure, like the stadiums.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
big
franchise,
big market teams.
big market
absolutely.
teams. You know what I mean? So
Where
they're
you have
both
to
playing like
perform.
for the Dodgers and Yankees. But I mean, what Aaron Judge is doing, he's batting over 300, and you know
He's got over 50 bombs.
he's got to play D.
how many bombs he has?
50.
He's like at 54, 53.
something like that.
He has 54 bombs.
Yeah.
He's way batting over 300.
Yeah, he's up there in batting.
Yeah, but see, like I don't know, it's something of it's the other stuff that gets like Otani's a leadoff. Like you gotta understand that. Like that's
That
not
is true.
happening as a leadoff because then you have to steal bases. You got to put yourself in position to go score, and then when they have guys in there, he becomes that 3-4 guy. So not only is he a leadoff, he's a 3-4 guy when the guys are in front of him getting on, and then when there's like, let's be real, how many times has he started those rallies for the Dodgers?
True.
That's by getting on and stealing 2 bases, stealing second and third. Like Aaron Judge ain't doing
I
that.
think Otani's dad's gonna call Dave Roberts and ask him why his kid's not batting fourth.
Oh, that's good right there. Yeah, oh, hell nah. Okay.
Mr. Roberts, why is my son not hitting fourth in the playoffs?
Ah, Chuy, bro.
Oh,
You said
man.
it so smooth too, bro. I
Right?
said, whoa,
Are you
like.
serious? Right?
Oh,
Wow.
he might call him today and be like, "Hey, I want my son to take a break."
I mean, he was in that 4 spot, 3 spot with the Angels.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
When
Man.
it
Who's
cost,
doing
when it
those
used to cost $6 to go see Otani play.
You know, and that's and I was gonna say that earlier. Was that effect happening with the Angels? That Otani effect?
I remember when I went a
I don't
couple
know,
of
you
times.
went a
I
couple
drove
games.
out there, and everywhere they had same thing like the Japanese endorsements companies, but I don't know, the fan base it's a little different.
Yeah.
But they had big bobbleheads and everything, but and it's just I don't know if it's because obviously they weren't winning.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Then
But the guy's always smiling.
Winning,
Like, I don't know.
Winning.
Like, I don't know. Like, you know, if he came over here and like
well, I mean,
turned it on.
well, he said he came over here because he wanted to win.
Well, I mean, he obviously turned it on, right? 50-50.
Absolutely.
Like so, like even though he was smiling a lot through the Angel stuff, it was definitely affecting him because when you come from Japan, you win the like the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
And you're now like, dude, this is what winning feels like, and all that. Like, I ain't gonna go back to the Angels and experience that again. I'm gonna go get where I want to see winning and experience that.
The Angels are
At a
terrible,
great
huh,
market.
Angels?
Now, if he pitches next year, when he'll be hopefully 100%, it's going to be hard for him to do 50-50 again.
Of
Now
course.
he has to worry about offense and
Yeah.
defense.
I think that's why this season is so special because he was able to fully, for the first time, focus just hitting.
Right.
I don't think he would like if he throws next year. I don't think he'll steal as many bases. He's gonna be like, "Nah, I'm good."
Right,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I
Like
don't know.
right
I
now,
think he's a gamer.
no, I disagree.
The only way that doesn't happen is the Dodgers tell him not to do it,
They should make him the closer.
and the Dodgers are very good at telling
I
people
mean,
what
think
to
about
do.
it. If he's starting, like let's say he's a starter, right? And then he gets on base. He's not gonna steal and risk it.
Well, they can't take you out. He's a DH. They ain't gonna pinch run from him. So what are you gonna do? Stop running?
No, he's not gonna run because he's throwing. I don't know, 5-7 innings.
Yeah, but he's gonna hit. I mean, he's gonna be on base. He's gonna be leadoff. You still gotta get the leadoff.
I get that, but he's not.
Position
Gonna,
in
he's not gonna. Okay, put it like this: Otani will never ever steal 50 bases ever again.
Hey, running
That's
for my
fine.
pitcher.
Let's
Tom
go.
Blue.
bet he'll get 40.
Wow, 40. That's what I'm saying.
40 is still insane
He'll
for a
never
pitcher.
steal 50 though. ever again. He'll
He'll never do a 50-50 again. At least
no, he'll hit 50 more bombs. I got money on that. For sure, he'll hit 50 more bombs.
Well, I'm saying 50-50.
These guys
yeah,
are these guys. I mean, Aaron Judge and those guys. They freaking. If they stay healthy, they'll hit 50.
But
maybe
Aaron
60.
Judge's biggest downfall is he hasn't performed in the postseason. At least I don't think he has.
Who has?
Exactly. So we're gonna see who's
Corey Seager, baby.
Justin
Corey
Turner.
Seager. Absolute damn loot, Justin Turner.
Turner.
But
You
know
Corey
what I
Seager's
mean?
done it for 2 teams. Don't forget that 3-run bomb he hit off the thing when he what was it off of? Who? I think the Diamondbacks. Where he went and hit
Oh,
that
yeah, yeah.
that bomb that put the game
About
away.
the COVID season.
Come on now. No, it wasn't COVID season. It was when they went in with the Rangers.
Oh, okay.
He was the big reason why.
What happened to him? He's
carried
hurt,
it.
right?
He carried that team.
Yeah,
did.
carried the heck out of him. And then he had a
Yeah.
great pitching staff. It was out of nowhere. Great pitching staff.
Yeah.
And then they go take Max Scherzer after that. and
I
that's
just
what they're
hope
gonna
that no like someone's gonna get hot at the right time.
They have to.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It always happens in baseball. Someone gets hot at the right time. It's always that one player that we.
Chris Taylor, baby. Let's go.
do. Hopefully he gets hot.
Oh,
'cause
it's always that
Jesus.
one player
CT3.
that that we don't probably not even talking about right now.
Right.
We just got to get
You know
our
what I mean?
pitchers hot.
I mean, I'm talking about baseball and whoever
Right.
makes it. It doesn't have to be the Dodgers
Like,
or
there's gonna be someone that
That sneaks in.
yeah, that's like who?
Because that was the
someone that's gonna make
Diamondbacks.
history where
Yeah.
you're like, man, this guy caught fire
Yeah.
at the right time.
Yeah.
Like the Diamondbacks. They
Right.
were unbelievable.
Last
Yeah.
year, their shortstop, he's still there. He played well.
And then their rookie of the year.
Yeah, Corbin Carroll.
Corey Carroll.
Right.
Man, that dude was a stud.
So what do you think it is right now? That sleeper team. Would it be the Mets? But do they even have an opportunity to get in?
The Mets are
Oh, yeah.
hot.
The Mets are hot.
Lindor, 30-30. I think
Lindor.
Lindor, 30-30. Yeah, the Mets are hot.
I do remember when I went. I did go to a game. That's when I took my the first time I took my girlfriend to the Dodger game this year, and we went. We went against the Mets, and Jesus, bro, their lineup is ridiculous.
Yeah, they're good.
They're good.
Like you really, I'm like, damn, the Mets are like this, and Pete Alonso still, Francisco Lindor. You got those guys,
Their catcher's a stud.
Marte. Yeah,
Mhm. They're gonna be good. It's gonna be a fun postseason. What is that in a couple weeks? When's the first playoff game?
October 4th, you said?
October 5th is
fifth?
October 5th is the first NLDS. So right before it's the
So, yeah.
So we don't
wild
even know if the
cards.
Dodgers are at home yet.
No,
No.
not still to be determined. I think.
Oh man.
Well, they made it to the playoffs no matter what, but
Right.
Yeah, we
to
don't know
get
if they're
their
at home.
yeah we don't if they win the division, then they don't have to go wild card. They'll get their.
I mean, how does the wild card work nowadays? You play one game to get into the playoffs.
No, it's 3.
Yeah, it's a
It's
best 2 out of 3.
a best 2 out of 3.
Remember back then we used to be just one game.
Just one game.
Yeah.
But a lot of people didn't like it because you had one bad game. It was just like, damn, bro. Like, how does that team come and beat that team? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Now you do a series. Now literally the better team wins. That's
Yeah.
who has more depth, who has the better team. You know.
Damn.
It'll be good. October baseball.
Yeah. This is the
October
most
baseball.
exciting about the baseball because now you have like the Aaron Judge and the Otani. Is it possible that they can go see each other in the World Series? That's like you said, that's a big
Goliath
thing.
versus
That's
Goliath.
Goliath versus Goliath. That's something that a lot of like the sports, you know, like they're the 2 guys that are the best kind of don't ever see each other when it matters the most.
Yeah.
And there's an opportunity here where
Yeah.
hopefully it happens, you know.
Can't wait. We're gonna have to reschedule all the Braves practices and tournaments once. If the
Well, we're
Dodgers
gonna have a
make
World
it
Series, World
Watch
Series
party.
watch party.
far. Watch party again. Hopefully it's the Dodgers.
Hope so.
I mean, I don't see why not.
Hopefully I'm there.
Because we had great defense too, to be honest. Like, going with the
I know Coach Sam will be there.
oh, for
Sammy.
sure,
For sure,
absolutely,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
in a
Come on.
suite too, my boy.
Ooh, I saw that. Coach
In a
Sammy.
suite, all you
Yeah,
can
right.
drink.
All you
Oof.
can eat, all you can
Sammy.
drink, all you
Hey,
can.
speaking of defense, how about the kid Rico Armstrong from
Oh, man.
the Cubs?
That's
He put
another
up a
guy.
show here in LA.
That's
past
another
week.
guy that I saw live against Birmingham. We played a 2-game series versus Harvard Westlake. We were at Harvard Westlake, and then he hit a ball at Birmingham at night. He hit a ball down the right field line off the wall, and he got to third base. We all looked at each other like, no
Yeah.
way. He was a freak.
I saw him. I was at stadium when they were in town, and I couldn't take my eyes off of him.
Mm-hmm.
Just making plays left and right.
Yeah.
And then I saw him on TV, and I'm like, this
Coach
kid
Lou.
is
Coach Lou brought up a
special.
good point last night. Happy birthday to Coach Lou.
Coach Lou, happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Birthday,
Coach
man.
Lou.
Big
Uh,
game this Saturday, Coach Lou.
Yeah, he brought up a good point yesterday. He said that he's in center field and he's playing next to 2 Gold Glovers. You know what I mean? So if you guys saw that, he made some amazing catches versus the Dodgers a couple weeks ago, and that one he made where he slid it and he backhanded and he caught it.
Yeah.
He looked at Belly and he let him have it. You know what I mean? Because he didn't tell him where the wall was at, whatever. You know?
Right.
But he let him have it, and he's not used to playing with two Gold Glovers because in the minors they're like, go get everything, go catch
Right.
everything. So he's literally playing like that right now.
Right.
So
Who's in left for them?
Hap.
Ian
Ian
Happ.
Happ.
That's right. He's a stud.
So Bally never told him there was a wall right there,
Yeah. So
and he let Belly have
he
it
let Belly have it. The video's somewhere on Twitter. I'll bring it up.
as
later.
he should though.
I
He
saw
like
one
he got
where
up and he let Belly have it.
Otani's in second, and then they hit a ball. It was a lefty for the Dodgers. Hit a ball in the left center gap. So Pico Armstrong is going to his glove side,
Yeah.
and then he caught it, and then turned around and went glove side and got rid of it and throws
Yeah.
a dart to third base. Otani was safe, but it was close. But from when he caught it to
Yeah.
glove side and got rid of it was so quick.
He looks like he's still in high school.
Well, he's
Well,
he's
that's-
young, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
young guy in shape and playing like it's. You know what I always say is, the more you have fun in baseball, the younger it keeps you. Like honestly, like the more you have fun in baseball, the younger it keeps you in the sense
I
of
might use
like,
it with our 13s tomorrow.
yeah.
Have fun, baby.
Yeah,
fun.
you're right though.
You're right.
Well, then the reason why
Because I'm
I-
having fun out there coaching, and I look pretty young.
yeah.
That's right.
I mean, go ahead, like go and want to know why? Because it makes you feel like a kid again. Like you're out there
Yeah.
playing, and
Yeah.
the more you have fun, the more things you're gonna go and try to do. Like, hey, go
Yeah.
make this diving catch today. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and then the more you have fun, you realize like, oh, dude, the only way I can really have fun and let my body do is if I take care of my body while off the field.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
go, and the next thing you know, you're staying young. You know, as
Yes, sir.
much as possible. You know, Tani.
Coach Lira's, he's opening up another segment, nutrition and strength and conditioning, huh?
Well, let's be real. Like, how's a Tani staying that fast, that big?
Steroids.
27.
He's a big boy, huh?
Dude,
He never
bro.
ever wears. He's always wearing long sleeves. Have you guys noticed that?
Yeah.
Always wearing long
You
sleeves.
don't want to see his veins pop out?
You never see his skin. Pay attention. Always wearing long sleeves. He's never showing off his forearms or his biceps.
Well, I mean, if you look at the way Japan, they all do that too.
That's right.
In their
Big thing for
dome,
them.
they all wear sleeves.
So
It's crazy.
I mean, that guy takes care of himself, you know. But that dude's
Legally or
big,
not, we
bro.
don't know, but
What is he? 6'6"?
we would never know. He's 6'4".
6'4". Damn.
He's 6'4", 210, 215, but it's just like the way he is, like a gazelle and everything, the way he goes. And
like
I've seen he's actually, because a lot of people were like, well, he didn't play out, that Andrew Jones and all that. He said he was the legit outfielder in Japan. Like, I seen a couple of highlights.
I'm
Bro,
sure
he
he
was
was.
throwing people out like it was nothing. I was like, whoa. Like, if the Dodgers ever needed an outfielder, that guy right there can go do it pretty well.
Nah.
Have him start and then go to center
That would be crazy,
while
bro.
leading off.
He'll be literally the definition of two-way player.
But
Legit.
didn't they say they compared him to like Babe Ruth? Like they were comparing him to like Babe
Yeah,
Ruth when
at
he
one
first
point.
when he first came into the MLB, like
Yeah, like
to
a
the
modern day
States.
Babe Ruth,
Yeah.
but those that's
mean,
long gone.
come
Ohtani-
on, man.
Yeah, Otani surpassed every single.
Everybody,
Yeah, Otani's he's the best to ever.
everyone said
to
that
ever do
yesterday. Like all those tweets by like LeBron James and like the Patrick Mahomes. They were like,
That's your
wow,
favorite player?
wowzers. Yeah, they were like, damn, like you know what I mean? Like they were like, this guy just like
Yeah.
literally made history, man. That was
And
dope.
he makes it look so easy too. That's the crazy part about it, bro. It's like
Just having fun, staying young.
Staying
There
young,
you
that's
go,
it.
right?
You know what I mean?
for the first time he's actually
He's got
having
no facial hair.
having fun, and it's actually rewarding.
And I go back to Dave Roberts' speech, man. That was dope. Dave Roberts' speech, that fired me up.
What do
I
you
had
say?
Some champagne, like, hey man, like, yeah, like we pretty much like we clinched, but let's not take the shine off of that guy. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
Like that guy, that dude just literally,
And then that guy threw this.
he was
The
taking
sh-
off his shoes.
Yeah,
Like, he was
that's right.
talking, he was taking off his shoes, and was like, you know, just being all tiny, like, whatever.
Yeah, and then
Let's
he,
fly back home.
Yeah, then he had the speech and he put all of back on the team. He took he tried to take the shine off of him. We're like, yeah, it is what it is. Cool, thank you, but it's what we're gonna do in the next month or so that we gotta be go. And that's what you call a leader.
50-50.
50
Cool, man.
Yeah, like the 50-50 raffles, huh?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
How many 50-50 raffles got sold there?
Shoot, how many people are gonna be at the Dodger game today buying gear?
Oh,
I'm gonna
for
go buy
sure.
myself an Otani jersey.
I'm gonna have to go give me a
stop
tiny
it.
jersey myself.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Maybe we're gonna ask Sam. Get us one?
for sure.
You don't think so?
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, episode 21 here. we're gonna call it the Otani Dodger baseball one. You know,
Yeah.
our guest Reggie Smith. He just called me. I got to call him back right now. I hope he's doing well.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully he's healthy enough. But the show must go on, right?
Absolutely. And
And-
especially when it's Dodgers making history.
Yeah. There's definitely we can sit this one out on a Friday, but we got some good guests coming up next week. And like I said, Braves Baseball Academy staying busy as always. And episode 21.
Yeah. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button. All that is free. Don't take much. Take on the notification button. When you get notification, we go live. So anything you guys want to see, hopefully next week we have back-to-back episodes with Reggie Smith coming in, and we have another guest. Hopefully that comes through because that'll be another big one. So you know we're trying to improve and get everything going. And as you say, the Braves are growing and we're going. So happy to be a part of it. And thank you guys for always watching, supporting us. Even the 1-2 subscribers that we do get, it means a lot to us.
Yeah.
And the more we grow and the more we get it,
We're gonna start passing out some gear.
Yeah.
Start passing out some. We're gonna make this a lot more fun. So,
absolutely.
bro.
Always a
Thank-
pleasure talking baseball with you guys.
Yeah, man, that was
Oh,
fun.
Yeah, yeah,
This
thanks
was
for
good.
having me. Yeah,
The
this is-
Otani way.
Oh,
You'll be
tiny
at Dodger
way.
Stadium the next couple of days.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll be working Saturday and Sunday. I was hoping he would break. He would go 50-50 while I'm there.
What would you have done?
Yeah, exactly. What would you have done? Let's say the ball's coming at you.
You would have broke character.
Oh,
Give me that.
absolutely. If that ball's coming at me, hey, my ball. You
Hey, flex the muscles.
don't
Give me
have
that
to- You
ball.
don't have to fire me. I quit.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
so I was hoping he would break the record while I'm there so I can witness history, but it's all good.
Don't worry, you're gonna win his history in postseason.
Yeah, I'll be there Saturday, Sunday.
That's dope. All right, man. Well, thanks for joining us, whoever did, in episode 21 here.
Yep.
Braves Ball 4 podcast. And we out.